need to stay at home twice in an address to the country. Joining me live right now is one of the tall leaders of the BJP, former Maharashtra Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis, now joining us live. Thanks a lot for speaking to Republic TV. First up, give us a sense of how you are managing the lockdown. Through your example, would you like to send a message to others on how to spend the 21 days at home?
Can you hear me?
I am not able to hear you. My call is not connected. Please tell.
Devendra ji, we can hear you. Can you hear me now?
Yeah, okay.
Yes. Please tell us, through your example, how you're managing your 21-day lockdown at home. We would like you to give an example to everybody listening right now on how to manage this period.
I think I'm spending a lot of time with my family. I've been missing this time for a long time, especially last 5 years. I could not give a single day to my family. So I think right now I'm spending a lot of time with my wife, with my daughter. I'm trying to converse with my daughter, play with my daughter. We are trying to see a few movies also on television together, because last 5 years we could not see anything. Trying to read a few things. Apart from that, I think we are also doing some action in a sense that I'm contacting all the BJP workers in Maharashtra. Today also I did an audio bridge in my constituency. We are trying to motivate our workers to take all the relief measures to the people, because I think as rightly told by our President Shri Nadda ji, that BJP as a party also needs to support the government, and we need to see that government measures reach every single person, and no one sleeps without food or stays without food. So we have also started that in our various districts. We have started our helplines and helping people. So I'm also monitoring that. Apart from that, whatever sitting at home I could not do in last 5 years, I'm trying to do some workout also at home, because I was also missing that. So I think more or less I am keeping myself busy for the entire day.
Maharashtra is one of the worst affected states, Devendra ji. How do you read the situation in Maharashtra? And a supply of essential goods has become one of the most sticking points. And of course, all governments are working tirelessly to ensure that, as you said, nobody sleeps hungry, nobody goes without food. Nirmala Sitharaman has just announced a relief package, especially for the most needy sections of the society as well. But how do you particularly read the situation in Maharashtra?
I think Maharashtra is trying to fight back the coronavirus, and especially the challenge is social distancing. Maharashtra being one of the most urbanized state in India, and cities like Mumbai, Pune, Pimpri-Chinchwad, Nagpur are densely populated cities. Especially Mumbai is very densely populated. So the biggest challenge is to prevent the community spread in city like Mumbai. And I think for that, social distancing is the only measure by which we can prevent that. So we are trying to battle corona with complete lockdown. People are trying to stay at home. But I think most critical part is to continue the supply lines, because I have often seen in Mumbai in past few days that people come out only for panic buying, because people are not confident that they will get the stuff once this lockdown enters into 4th day, 5th day or 7th day. So I think that confidence is needed to be created. Today I spoke to Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, and I told him that we need to ensure that the supply lines are ensured, because most of the stuff like vegetables, fruits and also food stuff, they come to Mumbai from Palghar, from Nasik, or come to Pune from different parts of Pune, or come to various cities from adjoining areas. And if these supply vans are stopped, if they are not allowed to move freely, I think the supply line would be cut, and again a panic will be created. Apart from that, from perspective of BJP in Mumbai, we have also started, our own line of distribution of vegetables. 25 vehicles are being deployed in various areas to carry vegetables to the people. And even in the entire Maharashtra, we are trying to help the government to, put the supplies in place, because
Right.
that is the most critical. And as you have rightly said, with today's package of Nirmala ji, the most vulnerable people will be benefited. I think especially the women, because in the Jan Dhan accounts of women, 500 rupees will be deposited, 8 crore households will be given gas cylinders for free, farmers will be given 2,000 rupees in their account, the senior citizens and Divyang, especially abled people, they will be given 1,000 rupees. Also, those who are in organized sector and have EPF account, they are allowed to withdraw 75% of their salary for 3 months.
Right.
The government is contributing 25% to the account of those who earn salary less than 15,000. So I think all in all, this package will also help creating confidence in people that government is with them, and this lockdown period will also pass through, and people will get help from the government. So I think it's a matter of building confidence amongst people. Mumbai is a very resilient city. You have already always seen the resilience of Mumbai. So Mumbai is trying to cope up.
Yes.
All the cities in Maharashtra are trying to cope up. And I think, although it's quite alarming that the highest number of cases are in Maharashtra, but along with the government, we are also trying that the community spread is not there and it is stopped.
But speaking of Mumbai, now, it is one of the top metros in the country, so is Delhi. And what we're witnessing, Devendra ji, is that a lot of migrant workers who come to cities like Delhi and Bombay, they've been left without a mode of transport. Several of them are actually walking hundreds of kilometers to their native villages. I'm not sure about Maharashtra, but certainly these stories are coming to light from Delhi. Since you are a leader of the BJP, is there something that you can do by means of contacting the central government to arrange some sort of transport for them? We are seeing in India, taking special flights to bring back stranded Indians from overseas. What about these migrant workers who are stranded on the streets right now?
So first of all, we should encourage them to stay where they are, and we should give them all type of help. That's what we are trying to do. So mostly they are construction workers. If you talk about Maharashtra, either they are construction workers or they are farm laborers who go for sugarcane cutting. So all of us are trying to provide them food, and also today, with today's announcement about the government can use the construction workers cess for their benefit, I think that is one thing which can give a lot of benefit to them. So far as their transportation is concerned, the central government and state government have to create a system or have to create a plan by which a safe passage can be given to them. But until they get a safe passage, the most important thing is that we can take care of them, we can take care of their food, we can take care of their medicine. We have already started that in few of our cities, where we could contact them, where we could find that the migrant workers are there. Also, as you have rightly said, there was one case in Palghar where the migrant workers started walking to their village, and my colleague Praveen Darekar, who is also a leader of opposition in council, he came to know. He immediately came into action. He made all arrangements for them to live, for food and medicine, and also for their final transportation. So ultimately, I think to transport them back in this system of social distancing will also be a challenge. But the state government and central government can work together and put in a plan by which they can go back to their respective places.
All right. In these situations, the first response of everyone is to want to be home. As Indians abroad are wanting to come back, naturally some of the migrant workers also want to be with their families. and certainly something can be done to arrange some special transport for them by the central and the state governments on national highways and state highways with social distancing in mind. Former Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Devendra Fadnavis, thanks a lot for speaking to us. Let's also go across to the